What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? This y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. I want to talk Mook, and I also want to talk Arsenal. Now, before I start though, see I'm real different. I'm real different. So you know, this how different I am, man. Y'all see that? That's how different I am. Really. That's how different I am. So, got the whole shoe. For real, man. You already know. But you know, I gets busy though. But see, I gets busy. You already know how busy I get. I gets busy with that. But yeah, that's not what this is about, man. I'm just real excited that my stuff came real fast. That process usually don't, that process, it just usually don't. It's like that process, it just doesn't really like work that way. But I guess when you order stuff like Friday or Thursday or something like that, it's gonna take a week because Saturday, Sunday, business days, but whatever. That's not what this is about though. I want to talk about Murda, Mook, and Arsenal. I want to start off with Murda, Mook. Murda, Mook, you are the face of battle rap, right? That's what you said. I have no problem with you being the face, because I'm here to tell y'all, me growing up watching battle rap, the first dudes that I seen like that was that was battling was Murda, Mook, and Serious Jones. I'm 29 years old, okay? I watched Murda, Mook, and Serious Jones. I remember Murda, Mook, the dude with the wave cap, the dude that was calling out Cassidy. The dude that was battling, from here to here. I heard the Detroit story about him running through people up in Detroit. I heard a few things about Murda, Mook. Serious Jones, I remember Serious Jones was the dude that beat the dog shit out of I got a phone call, but Serious Jones, I've known Serious Jones for basically beating the dog shit out of Jim. Okay. And when I saw that, I'm like, okay, I am a Jones fan. I'm a Jones fan for real. I'm a Jones fan for real. He beat the dog living out of Jim. I remember Jim was making music videos. He was doing this thing, 106 and Park and Jim's. Serious Jones got him up out of here, right? So I'm like, I like Serious Jones. I used to always do like one of the Serious Jones lines, like the only time when your parents support you is when your air conditioner broke. He said, you over there in China, how come you couldn't go platinum over there? Like, oh my God, like Jones dog walked Jen. Jen still don't want to battle rap to this day. But I don't mind Serious Jones being the face of battle rap. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all could beat me up for whatever. I don't mind Serious Jones being the face of battle rap. I don't mind Aver being the face of battle rap. I don't mind Arsenal being the face of battle rap. I don't mind Mook being the face of battle rap. I don't mind these battle rappers being the face of battle rap. I don't mind that. So like, this is like where I'm gonna go with this. Mook, at the end of the day, Mook, you're gonna have to understand a lot of people aren't there yet. And what I mean is, some people feel like they have to attack you to get a battle with you, okay? Some people feel like you ain't that damn good. Some people feel like you're good, but some people feel like you're not that damn good, okay? Your performance against Reed Dollaz was not good at all. It wasn't even subpar. It wasn't good at all. Reed Dollaz was bad too. It wasn't good at all. I'm a fan of Mook, okay? I'm a fan of Mook. But then Mook At first, he was like, I be giving New Jersey Twerk his props, but he be saying bad things about me. Like he be saying like I'm not good. Like he be saying I'm weak. New Jersey Twerk, him and New Jersey Twerk was face to face. They shook hands. New Jersey Twerk said he F with him. Cool. My whole thing is just because somebody's saying you trash, it doesn't mean that they don't want to battle you. I think it's worse if somebody's saying you trash and they don't want to battle you. Some people like, okay, he not good as he think people is. I want him. Because I will dog walk him. I want him. New Jersey Twerk got the aggression. He got the aggression. He got the bars. He got the performance. He dang near kind of like low-key got the whole package in a way. There's certain things that he could still work on. But for the most part, like New Jersey Twerk damn near got the whole package. Damn near. So, people also like look at you, Mook, as cocky, arrogant. Can't nobody tell me nothing. People look at you this way. Okay? People look at you this way. So, people don't like what you did with the T-Top and New Jersey Twerk situation when you and Calico. They didn't like what you were doing. They didn't like when you were talking through T-Top rounds. People be saying that you're known for doing these things. People are saying these things. People are saying like you're known for doing these things, and you cocky. And some people be saying, oh, he think he the best. People think you all that. Then you get the worst thing, like you get the worst feedback of your life with the Reed Dollars battle. People are saying Reed Dollars beat you, and both of y'all was not good at all. Right? You said that you want to battle Briz. Well, Briz said that he want to battle you. You entertained it. And me being a Mook fan, I know why Mook want to battle Briz, because Mook has a lot to say to Briz. Mook has a lot to say to Briz more than any of y'all other goddamn battle rappers out there. Okay? Let's just keep it that way. Mook has a lot of things to say to Briz more than any of y'all other goddamn battle rappers. That's all I'm saying. Okay? You lose against, people were saying that you lost against Reed Dollars. You said that you found out that Easy the Block Captain, found out first that he was battling you. You said that you felt like they did like some stuff where they ended up switching opponents, and then they gave you Easy the Block Captain. And as far as looking at certain things with business, I could see that. I could see Briz charging a lot. I could see Mook. We're not gonna say a lot. Briz is charging what he deserves. Mook is charging what he deserves. They like, Easy the Block Captain is the hottest. So if Easy the Block Captain is the hottest, and he's one of these new up and comers that's not scared, and he go against a Mook, let's just say if he beat Mook, we probably shouldn't give Mook what he's asking for if he gives us another lackluster performance, and on top of that, if Easy the Block Captain beats him. Business. Okay? Mook, to me, he's not the type of person that's really good up in the big room. He's the type of person to me that's good up in the small room. He's also not the type of person that could get certain things together in 2 weeks. Or 1 week. 3 weeks. I think it probably would take maybe Murder Mook half a month or maybe 2 months. 2 months and a half or something like that. Okay? So, on top of that, you're sitting here saying you was in charge of this Drake card. To the people who looks at Mook cocky, arrogant, think he's all that, think he's the best when he's not. I know I could 3-0 this nigga type shit. Even like, so like, let's just say if you had something to, like, let's just say if you had something to do with that, I still don't think that they want to even hear that shit. I think people look at you like, man, go on somewhere with that. I already spoke on Lux. Lux is like one of them quiet legends, but Lux could be quiet all he wants to, but I could tell what type of person Lux is anyway. He all telling Calico, oh, I don't even need to just do the whole round. Like, I could rip you like in a verse and a half. Come on now. Oh. DNA stands for do not answer. You know, just saying like little things here and there. Loaded Lux could be quiet all he want. He could be quiet all he want. But I feel like at the end of the day, he could be similar to like a Mook in a way. I feel like he could just probably, he might could show a little bit more passion than Mook. But I know for a fact that both of them is passionate about their craft. So I also like look at Murda Mook is, I'm not taking no Arsenal. I'm not taking no A-Verb. I'm not, well, he already battled A-Verb. I'm not taking no Arsenal. I'm not taking no Math Off. I'm not taking no Sue Surf. But I'm still trying to understand this big stage. Let me get $. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that sees this. So the last thing that people want you to do is sit here and just brag. Or like to them, I don't think it's bragging, but bragging to them as if like you really had something to do with this card. And I just honestly think that they don't want to hear that shit. And I know you like, well, in that case, they shouldn't be on the card then. Okay, well, it don't work that way. Because at the end of the day, they think that smacking Drake had something to do with this card, not you. So, let's fast forward. Arsonal and Mook, they're going at it. Now, this is why I get on. Now, this is where, when Mook beat Tay-Rock, I'm sitting here arguing with my boy about Mook. I keep up with battle rap, okay? I'm sitting here arguing with my boy Mook. with my boy Chris, right? We sitting there talking. I said, yeah, if Murda Mook probably end up losing like his next battle. I told him, I said, if Murda Mook, I said it was smart. I'm like, people could climb on the Mook all they want, but I'm not taking Easy to Block Captain in no damn 2 weeks. Because if he lose again, it's a wrap. He said he been losing. I said, whoa. I said, what do you mean he been losing? I'm like, no, he haven't. He kept saying, yes, he was. I said, no, he hasn't. He said, yes, he was. I said, Chris, I'm telling you, he hasn't been losing. He said, nah. I said, okay, let's get one thing straight. I told him, I said, Murda Mook, he battled Iron Solomon. He wasn't coming back at battle rap for a while. I told him he battled this dude, Iron Solomon. It was a very whack battle, but he beat Iron Solomon 5-0. Right? He beat Iron Solomon 5-0. This is when Mook was talking about the big money and all that. URL, they didn't want anything to do with Mook. Total Starter happens. Everybody was on Loaded Lux bandwagon. People even said Lux beat Murda Mook the first time they battled. Mook came up in there and 3-0'd Loaded Lux. URL still wasn't trying to book Murda Mook. They still wasn't trying to book Murda Mook, right? So like, let's keep fast forwarding. Then Murda Mook ended up going against A-Verb on RBE. A-Verb, my guy, right? A-Verb got Murda Mook up out of there. To me, in a way, I kind of felt like Verb 3-0'd him. But if you want to give Murda Mook the third round, I guess you could give it to him. But Verb won that battle. Murda Mook kept convincing the fans that he won or whatever. So he beat Iron Solomon. He beat Loaded Lux. He lost the Verb. This is what I'm telling him. He beat Iron Solomon. He beat Lux. He lost the Verb. Now they had the little 2-on-2 with him and Calico. They was going against Briz and T-Top. That couldn't even go down. They had to move the date up on it. It ended up happening. A fight ended up happening. Can't nobody say who won. it's a wrap, right? So then Murder Mook and Calico get booked for another 2-on-2. It's still T-Top, but they have a different opponent, which is New Jersey Twerk. So they have New Jersey Twerk and T-Top. I guess you could say New Jersey Twerk and T-Top won by default. So I guess you could go like this. Right? Okay? Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Murda Mook ended up battling Tay Rock before that. So, yeah, you want to go like this. Then you can go like this. He goes against Reed Dollars. More people were saying Reed Dollars won that battle more than Mook. So now you're going like this. Murda Mook is 3-3. If Murda Mook has another bad battle against Easy the Block Captain, they might want to pay Murda Mook as far as what he wants, as far as what he's been getting. Especially with a lackluster performance. Okay? Now, this is like where I go to Murda Mook and Arsenal. Okay? This is why I go to Murda Mook and Arsenal. When Murda Mook beat Tay Rock. Now, if you've been keeping up with battle rap, and you know the Tay Rock and Murda Mook history, you know good goddamn well Murda Mook 3-0 Tay Rock. Let me just look at y'all up in the camera for 5 seconds. Tell me to my damn face that Tay Rock beat Murda Mook, please. If you don't keep up with battle rap, you're going to say, this is a whack battle. Mook don't, I don't even know what Mook talking about. I mean, Tay Rock, he doing bars. Tay Rock is doing the bars and stuff. I like Tay Rock stuff better because his bars is more this and that. So this is what my homeboy was saying. I told him straight up, if you keep up with the history, you know good goddamn well Murda Mook beat Tay Rock. So this is the thing with Arsenal. Arsenal said, y'all think, you know what I'm saying, y'all be thinking, y'all be giving Mook too much praise, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something about me. If I want blood from you, I don't care if I want to beat you in ball. I don't care if I want to beat you in rapping. I don't care if, whatever. If I want to have more money than you or whatever, guess what? I'm not hitting people up in no comments or even telling the man next by me, man, he not even good like people think he is. Okay, well, people might think he that good. Just try to be a little slick with stuff here and there and have your way of getting you a Murda Mook. Okay? This is some of the stuff that Arsenal was saying. So I'm looking at Arsenal, I'm like, well, Arsenal, at the end of the day, you a villain to these people. Verb, you a villain. Mook, you gonna have to understand that you are a villain. Okay? Villains get the most. Sometimes at times, Sue Surf is a villain. Okay? These are villains. Murda Mook is going to have to understand he can only really shut people up by maybe talking this shit up in interviews, but also keeping that same energy when it's time for him to battle. And that didn't happen with the Reed Dollars battle, Mook. That didn't happen. So when Arsenal was saying these things about him, I'm like, well, Arsenal, you got to understand, man. You a villain at the end of the day. Okay? I know you want to battle Mook, but I'm sitting here thinking, Arsenal, of what Mook is going to say to you. I don't know what Mook is going to say to you. I know what you're going to say to Mook. And I know if you battle Mook, I feel like Arsenal would try to be hella aggressive with Mook. Yes, I do think that. Arsenal is going to try to do something to Mook that Mook never experienced. Which Mook will probably disagree, because a person like Mook will probably say, well, I've been through it all in battle rap. You probably have. But when Arsenal said this, I'm like, okay. I'm like, he won, man. Murda Mook won. It is what it is. The only reason why people not looking at Arsonal maybe as a villain right now is because Arsonal was not up in the camera that much like he used to be. He don't battle rap as much like he used to be. But back at the time, people didn't like Arsonal. People didn't like when he was being disrespectful, talking about dead grandmamas and shit, and aunties, and oh, I stepped in some dog shit, with your uncle and shit like that. Like, people was really like looking at Mook like that. People not even really like that, looking at Verb as a villain like that, because Verb kind of like left away from battle rap and he's doing other things. But then you seen when Verb came back, they was like low key giving Verb love when he kind of came back, because at the end of the day, people know Verb is a good lyricist. Now, Mook might be up in the camera too much. You never know. He might be up in the camera too much to the point where you don't even really get respected. If I keep pulling over, like if I keep pulling up at the homie house, even just like a random female, if I keep pulling up there every day, they like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no life. I'm not saying that that's how they like look at Mook, but all I'm just saying is if Mook is in and out, and then come back in, people will respect you more, because it's like a hit and miss. When you there, you there. When you gone, you gone. And that's why people respect Lux more, and probably because Lux have a better pen than you. Maybe. But I'm just trying to really stay on this Arsonal thing. Because then, on top of that, you and Mook was arguing on FaceTime. Royce, 3-Letterman, Arsonal, and you guys were arguing. And my whole thing is, at the end of the day, man, if you guys are going to battle, then battle. I kind of have a hard time wanting to see that battle, because maybe you guys should have battled. But I think the history with this is from what Mook was saying. Remember when Arsonal was putting up like a poll out of high-low, Lux and Mook, who y'all want to see me battle? Mook was saying he won, but they didn't want to give him the money that he wanted. So then the second vote was Lux. So Arsonal ended up going against Lux. This is what Mook was saying. I don't know if it's true. Arsonal called him out to battle in the park or something. Of course, Mook didn't respond or whatever. When they was arguing on FaceTime, I'm just like, okay. Mook feels like, okay, why do you want to battle me, but then you're speaking negative on me? Arsonal was like, I don't not respect you. I respect you as far as for what you do. But all I'm just saying, let's just get up in the ring. You a legend, I'm a legend. Hey, let's battle. Mook is like, I'm not like just this person that just want to just come outside and just battle all the time like y'all. I just don't just have to always just step outside to just battle. It's more than battling to me, Ars. Everything is battling with you. So of course it ended up being like a heated moment here and there. I do feel like Mook was low-key like manipulating like the whole situation with Arsonal. I will say that Arsonal got a little frustrated or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, after it was done, it just made me like look at Mook the same way how I always like look at Mook. And Verb said it a long time ago. Mook is not gonna battle you unless he has an angle against you. If he does not have an angle against you, he is not gonna battle you. This is what A Verb said. And you guys have to understand things like that. Keep that and understand what it is with Murda Mook. Understand what it is. That's all I'm saying. Understand what it is with Murda Mook. So Mook just told Arsonal straight up, okay, I don't want to battle you. Now, I'm not going to say that this bothered Arsonal, but like when he said that, it kind of seemed like Arsonal was kind of irritated and Arsonal kind of regret getting on FaceTime. But my thing is though, Arsonal, let's see if it like go to goods. Goods always says he doesn't want to battle Pat Stay. Goods always say he don't want to battle you, Arsenal. Goods and Murda Mook agreed that they will never battle each other. And I think at the end of the day, I think the way Mook and Goods are as far as them not want to battle each other, I just think Mook just don't want to battle you, because I don't think Mook has anything to say to Arsenal. And I don't think Mook has anything to say to Goods. Goods even told you that he don't want to battle Arsenal. But it doesn't mean it looks bad on Arsenal. No, that's not how it looks. You can't take people's legacy away. I don't care if a person ever came out like just like a scandalous person or whatever. You still can't take away his legacy. Okay? I'm not even going to really speak on certain people, but certain people did bad things in life, regardless if it's celebrities or whoever. You still can't take their talent away. That's how I feel. If other people feel different, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But y'all see what I'm doing right now? Arsenal could tell Mook the same thing. You're entitled to your opinion. Or whatever. If you don't want to battle me, then don't battle me. Now, it'd be funny when Arsenal was throwing these shots at Mook, saying he no longer want to battle Mook. Like, okay, Mook, if you don't want to battle for 100K, then we can box for 100K. If all this is happening, that I'm not really feeling like that with Arsenal, and then this battle was already booked, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if this battle was already booked. But I know for a fact that I definitely wouldn't be, like, I would be more surprised than this battle happening than it not happening. Because I honestly feel like Mook don't want to battle Arsenal because he really don't have anything to say to Arsenal. Mook ain't about to battle somebody who we don't really know angles about. The only reason why he battled Reed Dollars, who I kind of knew that who we kind of didn't really have an angle for, the only reason why I feel like he battled him is because he knew Reed Dollars couldn't kill him. And Reed Dollars didn't nowhere near kill Mook at all. He didn't know where kill Mook at all. So my whole thing with like the Mook and Arsenal thing, just know that at the end of the day, people gonna feel how they want to feel. If Mook don't want to battle you, Arsenal, he don't want to battle you. Down, I'm saying, like, that don't do nothing to you, man. You battle Lux, you battle all these other dudes. I feel like at the end of the day, like, you don't have to battle a Mook, and Mook don't have to battle you. So like, this is like why I actually like go to the Drake card thing with Mook. At the end of the day, you know you a villain. If you know people don't rock with you like that, then stop at, like, if you really had a lot to do with this, stop doing certain things for people when they don't appreciate you, if that's the case. But if you putting extras on it, that could be another reason why people ain't really feeling you like that. If you have a problem with like a Drake or anybody like that, I don't care who it is, this is what you do. This is what you do. Call them. All that going to social media, like, hey, I don't do all that. I don't have time to, man. I got me a son. You know, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I got other things to worry about in life than to be dissing somebody on Instagram or YouTube. Stay away from people. If you feel like you're not getting your credit, sometimes when you go to people up in their face and tell them what you've done for them, sometimes they won't appreciate you that way. Sometimes it takes for you to just keep it silent and just keep it moving. And to be honest with you, until you go, they'll appreciate you. Or until something bad happened to you and then you survive, it'll all of a sudden blurt out. They'll appreciate your ass even more. That's just how it go. That's just how it go. If you feel like you don't get your credit, if If you feel like niggas is shady or whatever, stay away from them people. That's all you gotta do. And if you felt this way about people in the first place, then you shouldn't even been trying to even get on this card, or like on that Drake and Smack card, whoever card it was. You shouldn't have did that. That's how I like look at this whole thing. Okay. If you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you're not getting your credit like that, then like I said, man, stay away from people, man. I learned that a long time ago. I stopped being around people off of body language and funny style type stuff. I stopped dealing, you know what I'm saying, like I stopped dealing with, with certain people, because I see like the energy changing. Because I move a little different. And if you don't kind of sort of move the way I move, I can't mess with you. I got to go about my business. And I'm pretty sure Mook know about that, because Mook is more of an older guy than me. Mook is like Murda Mook is older than me. So I'm pretty sure he experienced things, a little bit more things than me. I'm pretty sure Mook know what it is. And I think deep down inside, Mook is kind of wanting this respect to the point where at the end of the day, you kind of going through these things that some of these other battle rappers is going through, and you don't even need to go through that. And I'm talking about Murda Mook and Arsonal. Arsonal, your legend is great. If somebody said that you was the face of battle rap, I wouldn't argue with them. You don't need to battle, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to battle Murda Mook. Hitman, holla, all them. Y'all don't need to battle each other. If y'all do battle each other, I will watch it. But I do feel like Murda Mook is like, I want to be appreciated more. Hey, it's certain things that I now done for, what I'm saying, for some of my people, as far as like, giving advice and things like that, even like lending them, a little something. But to the point where I'm not looking for you to tell me thank you. I'm just like looking for you to just tell me, thank you, just like right to my face, as far as whatever I did for you. I don't need you to hit me up and be like, hey man, I want to thank you for everything you did for me. I don't need you to do that, because I know what I did for you was legit. I know what I did for you was right. But like I said, man, I'm getting over 30 minutes with this, man. But shouts out to Murda Mook, shouts out to Arsonal. I definitely rock with y'all as far as the legends in battle rap, man. And at the end of the day, if y'all have the type of animosity to the point where you guys still want to battle, hey, get up in that ring, man. But other than that, man, like I said, if Murda Mook don't want to battle you, Arsonal, go on about your business, man. But this y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Oh, boy, had to wait. And there's another thing I have to say. Another thing that I had to point out. When that Drake card went down, and Rex was up in there, it's just like a force of like, I really need to thank Murda Mook for being on this call. Let me tell you something. That was good as far as for a friend like Rex to like look out for Mook. That's good for Rex to say that more than Mook to say that. But at the end of the day, just get up in the ring and just battle. And when New Jersey Twerk, still saying, oh, well, I don't care if he did have something to do with it, Murda Mook is still whacking. Then he started laughing. At the end of the day, it's battle rap talk. Because New Jersey Twerk already told Mook to his face, hey, basically, he wants to battle Mook. I guarantee you, after Mook and New Jersey Twerk battle, they'd be shaking hands. Hugs and all. That's all what it'd be. But this y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Shouts out to Murda Mook and Arsonal, man. Y'all always legends up in my eye.